ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Transformers action figure review, another concept art action figure review. We're looking at the Studio Series number 111, Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Concept Art Sunstreaker. At first, I was not cool with the concept art idea, but after getting the Megatron, I'm all in. I'm all for it. I saw this on display very recently over at WonderCon. We'll have Shockwave on the way. Cannot wait to get that, but I like the artwork right over here. Hope they make a side swipe. They're probably going to make a side swipe. Yeah, concept art looks great. Deluxe class right there at the bottom. Both modes look awesome. 19 steps. You can see side swipe right there. It says Transformers Bumblebee movie up at the top. Not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And if you're trying to get your Transformers, you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's Sunstreaker out of the packaging, and yes, he did arrive in robot mode. The transformation was fairly easy. I did not use the directions, and it came out looking pretty sweet. And this does remind me of B-127 from the Transformers 1 trailer I just saw yesterday, right? Kind of looks like it just a little bit, but it's definitely not him. We're going to talk about that trailer a little bit more in this video. First, let's get a closer look. So, like all the other Transformers Bumblebee movie Cybertronian designs, I like this one. I like this a lot. A lot of little homages to the G1 design. I love the blue tinted windows right here. You get this nice little tiny Autobot symbol over here. And then you could see we get some nice blue trim, some nice orange right here, and gunmetal gray. And then we have blue on the inside of these tires right here, which is really, really neat. It's like translucent plastic, like in the middle, which is fairly unique. I'm not really used to seeing that, so that's very cool. I don't like that there are not any tail lights over here, even though it's a Cybertronian vehicle. Then you can see you get these guns right up here, up at the top. You have 5mm ports on the sides where you could port them in there as well, which, you know, and these connect in the middle right here too, so that's pretty cool. You just separate them, and then this one will go on that side right here. And of course, you want to make sure that that tab is sticking up above it so that you have clearance for it to stay there. So that's kind of neat, but not my favorite look, you know, but still cool. And then looking at the top right here, I really dig this as well. But putting these back, because I can't stand it not looking like this, because we have our G1 right over here, and yeah, you could see the similarities and differences between the two of them, and I think they did a really good job of representing this G1 look right here, and this rolls pretty well. It doesn't have too much clearance, but still rolls okay. Oh, and I forgot to show off this little cardboard backing that we get with these Studio Series figures, so you can see Cybertron back there, and to measure out this Sunstreaker, you could see he's just short of 5 inches, and you can see in this alt mode is 2 inches tall maybe. And then to get a couple of comparisons going, you can see him next to his G1 self right there once again, and then here we have Cybertronian Bumblebee from the Transformers Bumblebee movie. And of course, yeah, these two are going to look similar, but as he should, Sunstreaker is a bit larger than Bumblebee, and I do like that. But yeah, I like these Cybertronian designs, man. They are very, very cool looking. All right, so we got to look at the alt mode. Let's see how Sunstreaker looks in his robot mode. So will you take us away, Bumblebee? And here's Sunstreaker in his robot mode, looking really cool. I do like how this looks. I love these designs, man, even though he's not in the movie. But still, I'm pretty satisfied, I gotta say. I'm liking the figure so far. Let's get a closer look at that head sculpt. Oh my goodness, I love this head sculpt. Look at those intricate details, man. That looks so sick. And I love how G1 looking it is and everything. And yes, by the way, obviously, I think all Transformers fans were hoping to see like that Bumblebee movie intro as a full-length film. That's ideal, I think, for everybody, but they obviously went for a kids movie with Transformers 1, and my kids watched that trailer, and aside from the Devastation video game, that's like the most fun they had watching a Transformers thing. So they're excited about it. I'm going to enjoy it. I think I'm going to enjoy it anyway, but it's just not what I'm used to. And, having a little bit of different isn't the worst thing in the world. We'll see how good it is when it comes out. I'm interested in it for sure. And they're telling a different story. So the fact that they're doing that, and not kind of trying to rehash something that we're more familiar with, I think that makes sense. So I do like that we get the storage right over here on the back for the weapons, so that's pretty cool. You want to make sure that the tab is facing outward when you do that, and you get some more details in the plastic over here, and then you can see the nice silver paint. We get some more gunmetal gray up over there. I like the touches of orange trim that we're seeing for those shoulder pads. It does get a little bit clunky over here with these pieces. I wish they could tuck underneath the forearm, because you get that big old empty space, and this is all hanging out right here. I wish that they're able to get this to collapse inside of that. That would have been preferred for sure. And then the hips look pretty good. I like how they've broken up the figure with the different colors, so it's not just, big old, yellow banana figure or anything. This gets untabbed on me quite often, so I wish that stayed together a little better. You can see his guts inside right over there. And then the legs look pretty good with the touches of silver and orange. I do like that. And when you open the figure up, it does come mistransformed. You just have to make sure that that's tabbed in on the side right over there, and it's collapsed facing backwards. You can see the vehicle modes. You get a port right there for an import stand if you want to plug it into the colito. And then you get some silver right here at the bottom of his feet. Looking pretty cool. Nice cleats right there. And yeah, you get the 5mm ports at the bottom. Can you port in his weapons? Yeah, foot guns. Choo-choo. Yeah, they don't really stay in there very well at all. Just to note, when you port the guns into the hands, it works out better if you have the tab outward. So keep the tabs away from the fist and they'll get in there nicely. So the articulation isn't bad, but it is a little blocky with this little guy. You can turn the head side to side and you get a little bit of head wobbling. Due to the transformation, you could move that panel all the way up, but just moving the head alone, it will not look up at all. And it won't really look down either. So limited head articulation, no butterfly joints. And yeah, these pieces right here will get in the way as you try to move the arms outward. So that's frustrating. It rotates a full 360. You get an elbow swivel. You get a 90-degree bend at the elbow. No wrist articulation. You get a waist cut. Hips move outward. And he'll kick forward. I did get a little scuff right here on this side. So be mindful as you do that. And then you have the upper thigh cut in there as well, or the mid thigh cut technically. Nice single jointed knees, 90 degrees, not a lot. So again, blocky. Ankles don't move down due to transformation, they move up. And he has beautiful ankle pivot that goes both ways. To measure out Sunstreaker, you can see that he is standing pretty short at around 5 inches tall. And for some size comparisons, you can see Sunstreaker next to my only other concept figure from the Transformers Bumblebee movie. We have the Leader Class Megatron, and this figure is not as good as this one. I'm just not as stoked about this guy, but oh man, this figure is so sick. Oh, that's so sick. And of course I had to compare Sunstreaker next to his bro Sideswipe, which we have right here from, I think this is the original figure from the first Transformers movie. I mean, look how much taller it is than this deluxe class figure over here. Plus, check out that dust over there. Oh, very, very dusty. And then here's Sunstreaker next to all of my other Autobots from the Transformers Bumblebee movie. All of these were actually there, except, obviously for Sunstreaker was not really there. But we have Bumblebee, Cliff Jumper, we have Brawn, Optimus, Ironhide, Ratchet, RC, and Wheeljack. And I do like how he's smaller than Ironhide, and I do like how Sunstreaker is definitely a whole lot taller than Cliff Jumper and Brawn over there. I would say I would expect him to be about the same height as Wheeljack and RC, and it looks like he's a bit taller than Wheeljack, probably closer to RC's height, which I think is suiting. I like that. And then for your Sunstreaker comparison, you could see our G1 Sunstreaker right there. That's my G1 Sunstreaker. And then we have, was it the Earthrise or Legacy? I think it's Earthrise Sunstreaker right here. Such a badass figure. Really like it. You can see how much taller it is than this one, though. And then here's Sunstreaker next to your average 3 3/4 inch figure. We have the Marvel Universe Little Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Ooh, you're so shiny I can see myself. Whoa, well polished. Ah! So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to see more content on this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have more Transformers stuff coming up on the channel, so yeah, stay tuned for that. And this figure is something that I have enjoyed, but I don't think it's one of those absolutely necessary figures. I mean, that should go without saying. If you see an action figure that has concept, written on it, it's like, you could pass on that if you want to. But I especially love that intro, or that first scene in the Transformers Bumblebee movie, and anything that I could get to elevate it, or to, or anything I could get to throw in with the collection that I already have. For me personally, I'm down for it. I didn't think I was going to. That Megatron just absolutely changed my mind. Now, this figure is nowhere near as badass as that Megatron. This is okay. It's an alright figure. I like the way it looks. The transformation is fun. I like both modes. The articulation is just not where I want it to be, so that is frustrating. I gotta say, I am pleasantly satisfied. I'm not super stoked off of it, but I'm satisfied with this figure. It's a pretty good piece, and at the price point of around $25. Again, that's not so great for such a small figure, but hey, that price point, I'm gonna give this Sunstreaker a Sun rating of...
It's not too bad.
And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. If you want to follow me over on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok, and I will catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
But first, let's... Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face,